Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Booker against Mitchell. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
So it's Phoenix now. Wing shot on the way. They get it again. Outside Booker. Takes the 3. Booker missing again. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Poke loose. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. And here they go. Deflects the pass. Ayton passes to Booker. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
O'Neal on the wing. We played just over a minute here in the first. The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to O'Neal. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now here's Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Bridges. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. The 3 from Ayton. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Nice D from Bridges.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pass to Paul. Here's Booker from downtown. And Conley grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. The Suns leading. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Inside. Ayton. And he makes it.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Mitchell finds Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Bogdanovic. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell. A shot to stop the drought. And it's good on the layup.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Bridges outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 20 feet out. Wow, way off on that one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And that one's good from Conley.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. .103 left to play in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Left side, Bogdanovic. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Bogdanovic. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bridges outside. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
For three, Booker hits the trifecta. Booker's got 5 points.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Oni, no good. And the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. McGee against Whiteside. To the wing, right side. Pass to Shamet. And here is McGee, defended by Whiteside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Clarkson with the ball. Counted from distance. Clarkson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Outside Johnson. Goes up on the wing. McGee controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Clarkson outside. Outside, Ingles. And that misses. That would have put him up. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. BA played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Pass to Gay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here is Kaminsky over Gay. Goes back up. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joe Ingles.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he sinks the second. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Here's Clarkson. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Payne. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the
Gay inside.
2 minutes.
Ooh, poked away. 1:52 left in the first half of this game. Back to Payne. Now here's Kaminsky. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Pass to Clarkson. And another miss by Utah. The Suns have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. From deep, Johnson. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. Can they get it? And Gay with the lay-in.
A great pass by Whiteside hanging in that play.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Kaminsky. Stolen by Ingles. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Oni. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Johnson with it. Pass to McGee. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McGee in the post. Defended by Gobert. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Here's Payne. Here's Shamet. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Conley. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Bridges outside. To the middle. Crowder, that's good. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Really buckling down on the defensive end.
On the wing, Mitchell. 6 points for him. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Buries it down low. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Ayton. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Pass Pass to O'Neal from outside the arc. The Suns clear it. Now Booker. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Conley. To the paint. Mitchell's shot is good. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Outside Paul for 3. Good D by Bogdanovich.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Mitchell finds Conley. Here's O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Up and in on the layup. Gobert's got 6 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
It's Bridges on the wing. Misses the 3. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to O'Neal from about 16. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul.
A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter here. Inside, here's Whiteside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
Hassan Whiteside.
And the second free throw is good. The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Aiden. Bridges outside. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The kick out to Paul. Looking to end the drought. And he hits the jumper.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. Here's Oni. Booker defending. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the baseline. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Paul passes to Aiden. Got a piece of it.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
He does not get the second one. The Suns trailing. Bridges outside from behind the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Pass to Ingles. On the take. And the shot goes. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges outside. Ayton with it. Now Whiteside defending. Ayton passes to Booker. 3-pointer off the mark. Clarkson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Oni. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Utah. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Oni, covered by Crowder. Ingles against Bridges. Back to Clarkson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Paul passes to Booker. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Down low. Back to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Count it. Good.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. Good work there as it goes. And the Jazz lead by 8.
In the first half, they shot a little over 30% from the field. But since the break, they've really managed to improve in that area.
First team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Aiden. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Crowder inside. Bogdanovich on him. Here's Booker. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
Outside Mitchell. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Gobert. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Banked it in off the glass.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
He shoots. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Bridges. It's picked off. Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break. And now a 10-point Utah lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Utah.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Paul with a steal. Mitchell against Aiden. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Plenty of space. Utah the rebound. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him. and he should have just kept it simple.
Crowder, that's good.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley can't connect. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We have the cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling in.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Butler. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell up top, guarded by Robinson. Mitchell against Robinson. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's blocked.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Lowry against Conley. There's the pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Tucker. And it's Adebayo in the corner. That shot is off. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Conley feeling it out. Mitchell finds Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the first basket of the game for the Jazz. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler, and he gets it to go.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
Now here is Conley. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell outside. Outside, Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Mitchell kicks to Conley. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Conley.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Robinson. And Lowry gets double teamed. Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. And Kyle Lowry with the 3.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from 3.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Conley. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Lowry. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Back to Robinson. To the paint. Miami needs to get a shot off. Takes a 3. They get it back. Adebayo. Back to Tucker. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The drive by Mitchell.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Lowry against Conley. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Over to the left wing. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Over Lowry. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Lowry looking around. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 5.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Here's Conley. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. And here's Oladipo after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th Greg in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Hero with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Oladipo. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
Another miss by Utah. The Heat trail by 3. Throws it up high. It's tipped. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Here's Honey. No points in the game yet for him. Right side, the pass to Ingles. Passes it to Oni. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Strus passes to Oladipo. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Conley against Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. To the left side wing. O'Neal. And that one hits back iron. The Heat trail by 3. Stolen by Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. 7 points for Mike Conley.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Hero on the wing. Down low. Here's Tedman. Drops in the layup for 2.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Utah leading by 3. And here is Conley. He has 7. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Hero. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, defense forgets about Morris and pays the price. He loves to score and can do it a number of ways.
Now Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Morris outside. Pass to Hero. Over Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they... Thanks for joining.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Tucker finds Lowry, jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. Outside for Robinson. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz leading by 7. The 19-foot shot. That shot missing. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it. It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Mitchell. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to O'Neal.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
Lowry can't get it to go.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
O'Neal up top, guarded by Tucker. Back to O'Neal. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's Gobert. He's got 6. Now here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry passes to Tucker. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
O'Neal against Butler. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Ingles finds Clarkson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Butler to end the cold streak. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Oni passes to Clarkson. There's the dish to Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. The D can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Looking to get back on track here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
Ingles passes to Oni. Back to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
You got to be careful shooting around that about an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Gay feeds it to Whiteside. And there's the pass to Oni. Fades away. Gay, that's good. Gay's got 4 points this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Oladipo kicks to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
The shot by Oni, no good. The Heat trail by 12. Inside, here's Dedmon. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The feed to Gay. Good work defensively by Morris. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Now here's Oladipo. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, Oladipo is as good a combination guard as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Now, here's Clarkson. And it's Whiteside off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got his first basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Lowry. Dishes it to Butler. Back to Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Kyle Lowry does so many things well on the basketball floor, but always the foundation of his game is that tenacity defensively. Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. Now here is Lowry. Robinson passes to Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Gobert can't hit. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here is Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Over Conley.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Mitchell looking it over. Has to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Butler, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's exactly what you hope to get to offensively. Jimmy Butler off the bounce, getting downhill.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good there.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Conley. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Conley against Lowry. Lets the three fly. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wanted to tell him to ease up off the three. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Well, physical on-ball defense, something we come to expect every night from Tucker.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Michael Conley picks one up. First one falls for him.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them. 1:31 left in the game. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Lowry. Mitchell outside. And the pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers from Mike Conley.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Lowry passes to Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
For three, Mitchell, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the threes, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Young against Conley. Outside Mitchell, lets it fly. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Capella. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Conley against Young. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Hunter. Collins outside. 5 on the clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. To the right side. Knocks it loose. Pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Steve Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
That puts him in the lead. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Now Young. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Conley against Young. Conley passes to Gobert. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Conley against Young. Collins right side. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the drive, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical, but on that play, he showed the physicality.
Conley against Young. Young drawing the double team. Hunter finds Capella. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Conley against Young. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. So it's Atlanta now. Right side Hunter. Back to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Knocked loose. Pass to Oni. Back to Ingles. Gay right side. The baseline J is on the way. And there's another one for the Jazz.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Here's Hunter. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Young, the pass to Hunter. And here's Capella, defended by Whiteside. Back to Capella, outside Hunter. Pass to Young. 4 on the clock. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
Off the inbound. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah leading. Clarkson outside, pass to Whiteside. And here is Ingles. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive. Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 6.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Gay outside. Back to Clarkson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Outside Young, 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Pass to Gay. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Now here's Young. Rebounded by Gay.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, deflected. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Ingles from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is what Ingles gives you. Good size in the backcourt, high energy, and unbelievable touch from range.
Right wing. Collins passes to Young. And here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Mitchell. Blocked.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Williams into the lane. Down low. Shot to end the cold streak. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Jazz have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Hawks trailing. Now Williams. Over to the wing. And he banks in the layup.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Conley up top. Williams defending. Bogdanovich down low. He's against Gallinari. Pass to O'Neal. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jang. Reddish on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they drew. And
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Young with it. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Capella. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Conley goes in. That shot is off. Hunter with some nice D.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Here's Young. This for the tie. That one off the back iron and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Stolen by Collins. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Young drawing the double team. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
The first free throw is good. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were their last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Utah leading. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Young. Here's O'Neal. Stolen by Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. And down it goes. 2 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Conley, the shot's good. And now a 6-point Utah lead.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
And that's an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. The rebound by the Jazz. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Gay. Clarkson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Good footwork by Bogdan Bogdanovic. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. It's stolen away. To the inside. Pass to Reddish. Nails it from 3. Reddish has got 5.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Clarkson outside. Gallinari pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Pass to Williams. Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Jang. The kick out to Williams. Just 2 to shoot. Back to Jang. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Jazz leading. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You want to keep the defense on its heels.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Oni. Outside, Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Hawks trailing. Reddish on the wing. Outside Gallinari. Back to Reddish. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Reddish. Lots of room. Tries again. Outside Williams. Bogdanovic against Clarkson. With 1 on the clock. And it's good on the lay-in.
The poise of Bogdanovic allows him to play the role of facilitator. He's very cagey with the ball in his hands.
Now Gay. He's covered by Gallinari. And it's Gay with the miss. Atlanta's shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. Outside, Williams. Down low, Gallinari. Pass to Reddish. Over to the left wing. Now Bogdanovic. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Young in for Williams. Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Outside Hunter. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Here's Hunter. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
Out to the right wing. Collins right side. Atlanta again missing.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Don't you love it when Donovan Mitchell throws himself on the offensive glass, putting his athleticism to great use?
Hunter passes to Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to O'Neal. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Look at Bogdanovich.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Young from long range. No good. So Utah will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Bogdanovich. To the middle. The kick to Hunter. There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
On the wing, Mitchell. Hunter covering. Here's Gobert. Here's the three. The Jazz with another miss.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball. Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to DH It.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now Paul. Ayton at the elbow. Over Gobert. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Over Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And taken away by Paul. Here he goes. Ayton. Gobert pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Here's Gobert.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Here's Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. Booker against Mitchell. Here's Crowder. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws.
Second team.
And they'll retain possession. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
Royce O'Neal at the line for 2.
O'Neal hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Mitchell wide open. Good on the triple.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Paul for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Crowder following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Crowder kicks to Booker. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Cans it from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Paul. 11-point game. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Covered by Mitchell. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. O'Neal misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton dishes to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Crowder with the steal. With 1 on the clock. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
In a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, up at forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Come get it. Pass to Ingles. Pass to Gay. Back to Ingles. Here's Oni. Paul grabs the board.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Ingles, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Booker kicks to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And the Suns miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Right side, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. It's not going to go for him. And Utah the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And dishes to Ingles. Bridges against Clarkson. Crowder with the steal. Booker outside. A three-pointer, no good. And Brent with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
To the paint. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got the lead up to 11 now for Utah.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Paul passes to Booker. Shoots over Clarkson.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Gay can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chalk up 2 there.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Jazz leading by 9. Doubled by Bridges. The wide open look here for Ingles. And they recover it. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Phoenix has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Paul outside. Now the pass to Booker. Pass over Clarkson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Hits the three-point bomb. Ingles has got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bridges inside. Ingles covering. Now here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ayton's got his second basket.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One of the stories here, Joe Ingles getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family, and to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Payne in the post. Gobert on him. And McGee kicks to Shannon. From deep, Johnson. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Jazz leading by 14. Puts one up from 19. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Tipped away, stolen by Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Conley. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns trail by 14. Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shamet the pass to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Payne. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks it loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Conley scanning the floor. And he overdid it there. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Shamet. Ingles covering. Johnson, a wide open look. Phoenix, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Yep, it counts.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Here's Conley. Payne grabs the board. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's an 18-point game. Shamet with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Ingles. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Payne looking around. On the wing, Johnson. Ingles covering. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Lets it fly from 18. The offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Gay. Count that one.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
It's going to be on Rudy Gay. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Suns.
Both free throws good from McGee. And it's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Conley up top. He's guarded by Kaminsky. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Suns trail by 20. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Paul is doubled. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Ingles with the ball. Fires the 3. Misses. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 20-point. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Conley. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
The Jazz making a switch here. Oni's checked in. Gay against Paul. And he can't bank that one in. The Suns shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. It's stolen by Ingles. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Passes it to Oni. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Booker, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Paul outside. Here's Crowder over Gay. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Just 4 to shoot. Phoenix no good that time either.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
The pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Down low. Bridges with the steal. The rebound by the Jazz. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bridges against Ingles. Whiteside, good.
That's just maybe some bully ball from Whiteside. You like to see him get post position where he gets both feet into the paint and wet.
Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ingles kicks to Clarkson.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Over Booker. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shoots from the baseline. Another shot. Here's Ayton. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Dishes to Paul. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Oni passes to Ingles. Gay right side. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Gay.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Outer dishes to Ayton. And there it is for him.
A big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker the pass to Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Pass to Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
That's his first
way to
personal
get
foul.
there first and
First
be
team
willing
foul.
to absorb the contact.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Oni. Off target. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.